your own psychoanalyst. With sympathy, with empathy, you know, Buddha has said, empathy is very good, and you must start with empathy for yourself. That's a very nice way to put it. So just lie there, don't do anything yet. I'm just giving you a little bit to sort of let your mind sidle up to this task, which is not going to be easy. Slide your heels far from your hips. Lie there, palms up. Slide your knuckles far from your shoulders, bringing your shoulder blades, the usual, down, back, and together. Flatten the curve in your lumbar spine a bit, comfortably. Raise your head up a little bit and stretch the nape of your neck, the ligamentum nuchae. Close your eyes. Look up at the relative blackness that you see when your eyes are closed. You can't focus on the inside of your eyelids. They're too close. Our muscles, our ciliary muscles in our eyes, they don't go that far. The ones that bend your lens and straighten it. What I'm going to ask you to do is to bound yourself, your eyes up to the ceiling. So you're looking down at nobody else but you. And in the silence and privacy of your own gaze, look, what is she thinking? What is she feeling? What is she doing right now? It's not physical particularly. You know, your heart is beating, your lungs are working, your blood is circulating. All kinds of other things are going on too in your kidneys and your liver and your spleen. Never mind that. What is she thinking? What is she feeling? What is he thinking? What is he feeling? If you did a little transgender experiment and the women became men and the men became women, I'd ask the same question. What is that person thinking? What is that person doing? And you up on the ceiling smoking your pipe and sitting in your armchair while your patient, who is you, is lying there in the psychoanalytic position. What is she thinking? What is he doing? What are they feeling? So if that person lying there has a thought, and the other side of you looking down on you says, oh, that's what she's thinking about. And you don't go further with the thought than that. You just try not to follow the thought. This requires a measure of self-consciousness. So I'm going to give you a minute or two just to do it. It's really interesting. What do you think? What are you thinking about? Now, sometime we're going to ask, well, why is he or she thinking like that? But for right now, let's just gather the data. What is she thinking? What is he doing? What is she doing? It's a very tough thing to do because once you get a thought, it tends to grab you and you go down the rabbit hole of that thought and follow it along to the end. And then by that time, many other competing thoughts will take over. So I'm going to be quiet for a couple of minutes and I want you to do it. That's like about 1 minute, one more minute, that's all. So easy to lose the focus. Okay, that's another minute. I don't have much to say except I'm not sure language is a virus, but thinking is an addiction, that's for sure. And once you get one thought, it's so hard to stop. You just go on and on. If you meditate enough, it just naturally occurs that once in a while, the thoughts stop and you enjoy it. It is such a thrill. It's such a salutary experience. So there's so much more to say about this that I hesitate to say anything. Um, like how language forms our minds, but not now. So I wish you all well. I hope this has been good for you. And lying down there like that is good for your thalamus. And the thalamus is very important in regulating your bones, whether you're losing or gaining bone. It really is. It's part of our webinar, and it's all developments of the last 10 years. So anyway, take care. See you next week. Bye.